Hi, how's it going, guys? I hope you're all having a great time. Today I'm here to teach you how to bypass the Google account on our Samsung mobile devices. This works for almost all Samsung devices. In this case, I'll be leaving a list down below. And this method will work for Samsung devices with MediaTek, Snapdragon, and Exynos processors. So, let's get started. Alright guys, before doing the FRP, there are some conditions we need to keep in mind, which are as follows. First of all, the phone must be freshly formatted. We can't have, in fact, tried other methods previously. You need to go into recovery and format it. Second, for this method, we're going to need a computer and also a Type-C cable, or whichever cable works with our phone. And third, do not have a SIM card inserted at the top. We don't need to have a signal, just Wi-Fi. It's very important to keep this in mind. And now with these conditions met, we can get started. Alright guys, as you can see here at the top, I have the little lock icon, which means the phone is locked with a Google account. Please do not skip any steps. I repeat, this is very important. We're going to tap on start. Do not skip any of these steps. We accept the terms and conditions. As you can see, this phone has the latest version of Android. In this case, it works for Android 15, Android 14. And as you can see, I already get the message that an unauthorized reset was attempted. Connect to a Wi-Fi network for intent activation. It will ask us for the Google account or the pattern we have set. In this case, it's very important. I'm going to tap accept. We are going to connect to a Wi-Fi network, and while it's connecting, we're going to go back, okay? We are not going to tap next because the method won't work if we do. In this case, we're going to add a Wi-Fi network and we'll add it here. I'm going to tap connect here and then we're going to tap back, all right? Several times. So we're going to tap back. Before this menu pops up, we're going to keep forcing it fast, and that's it. We've gone all the way back. All right, guys? Now that we've done this, we're simply going to leave the phone alone and go to the computer to download 2 programs that are completely free. All right, guys, now that we're here at the computer, as I mentioned, these 2 programs are completely free. They're free. There are no paid versions or anything like that. So we're just going to open our favorite browser button and type in 𝗖𝗓𝗏𝑬𝑺, just like the name of this channel, and then click search on Google. Here it is, 𝗖𝗓𝗏𝑬𝑺 official website. Be very careful to make sure it says 𝗖𝗓𝗏𝗏.com. This is to avoid scams or programs with viruses. And once you're inside, remember that you need to have your ad blocker turned off. Otherwise, you won't be able to browse the platform. Let's click here, since this would be like an ad. We skip it and just move on, in case it shows up without a black screen, right? All right, here in the browser, we're going to type VPN, hit enter, and we're going to download 𝗖𝗢𝗡 or 𝗬𝑫𝑬𝑺, however you want to pronounce it. We can also search for it like this in the search engine. Instead of VPN, we can also search for it as 𝗖𝗢𝗡. We're going to go to the Windows section, and here we just click where it says open and download it. All right, guys, here we have it. Let's open WinRAR. Here we have the program. We can move it to the desktop, extract it, or I can just run it directly from here. As you can see, it's a VPN. You won't be charged anything, and you don't need to log into anything. Simply, we're going to select United States or best performance. I recommend choosing United States for this process. We're going to click connect, and that's it. We're already connected. Let's close this, and with that, we can simply minimize it. The only thing we need is to be in the United States. We're going to open another browser, not the same one, and we're going to type 𝗖𝗓𝗏𝗏𝗏 again. Here it is. Let's click on 𝗖𝗓𝗏𝗏𝗏 official website. Once we're inside, we're going to download the program called SunFlash, just like that. I'll also leave the links down below in the description, so you can go and download one of them. Let's click here, SunFlash, latest version, and likewise, we're going to click on open to download it. Again, click open to download it. And once we're here, we simply download it. But before downloading it, guys, this program is detected as a virus, so it's very, very important that we disable the antivirus. And for that, we're going to go into our antivirus. If you have Windows Defender or whatever antivirus you purchase, we're going to activate it for now. In this case, we're going to go in and deactivate each one of these, okay? You might have them turned on over here. I have them deactivated for now for this tutorial. If you don't, it won't even let you download the program. Now, let's go ahead and download it. And once we've downloaded it, we just open it with WinRAR exactly the same way now, and we can run it. In this case, we can extract the folder wherever we want. I'm going to extract it to our documents. And here, guys, I've already extracted it. Here we have the little program, and we're going to open this one right here, the one that looks kind of purple. We're going to double click it. He will ask for administrator permission. We click yes. Don't worry, it doesn't have any viruses. Here it was checking if it's the latest version, and it simply proceeds. If it gets stuck loading for you and you see a sad face that doesn't go away, it means that the servers are down. I recommend trying again later because this program works through a server. As I said, it's completely free. At the moment, I'm not logged in, as you can see, but that's what we have. That's what there is. All right, guys, we're simply going to use a certain version. In this case, for the A55 phones that are from the United States or that have Exynos or Snapdragon processors, we're going to use box number 3. And for those of us with MTK processors, we're going to use the first box. The ones that have MTK they're the A0s, for example, the A04, and there are some A14s. The lower and mid-range models usually have a MediaTek processor. In this case, since it's an part A55, we'll do this, and a bit later we'll explain how to do it with this method. For this, guys, we're going to go to our taunt phone. While on the home screen, we simply connect it to the computer, leave it still on the table, and just select the last box, which would be this one. We're going to wait for it to be recognized. If it doesn't recognize your device, I'll also be leaving the Samsung drivers, which are the controllers, down below in the description, so you can go download and install them so your phone can be detected by the computer. As you can see here, it says that the FRP is locked. The first step went well, it's booting up, and now we just have to wait. The program pretty much does everything by itself. Like I said, this might work for you or it might not. Next, I'm going to show you another method. So if this method doesn't work for you, you can skip a little further ahead where I'll be giving the explanation. Here, as you can see, the phone is turning on. I'm honestly really trying not to cut the camera at all, just simply making use of time-lapse instead, as much as possible for a smoother viewing experience. Okay, it said okay. When it says okay, Pam, a tip for many of you, if you get a fail or error right now, don't worry. Just click start. And for those who got a green message or whatever it is, just click accept. We're going to select manual setup and we'll do the method from here, and when it's okay, we'll click next, all right? In my case, I've already tried it on this phone, so if it works for me, I'm going to click next. Don't worry if you get a fail message. As you can see here at the top, the little lock icon still appears. That's why it's important to be connected to a Wi-Fi network. Next, we're going to tap on Settings and Start. Preparing the device. This might take a little while. Alright, now it's running the checks. Let's see if the tutorial worked. Okay, the little lock icon still appears, but it gives you the option to skip. We're going to tap skip, guys. Just tap skip. We're going to select that. We don't want a backup. And as you can see, the lock icon at the top has disappeared. We tap skip again, skip, and that's it. As you can see, the account has been bypassed. Let's tap skip, skip anyway. And like I said, if it didn't work for you, it'll ask you again for the pattern and the Google account. Now, at this particular point in time, we're going to carefully take a look at another method or approach that might possibly work well for you. In this specific case, however, we're actually going to skip this step for now and move on to the next part. And that's it, guys. As you can see, the phone is now unlocked. I really highly recommend that you go to settings, guys, and format the phone from there, okay? So that you don't have any problems or the system doesn't get buggy or anything like that. And here, I'm going to reset it, guys. And now it started formatting. With this, we get rid of that headache whether the tutorial worked or not. I'm going to wait for it to turn on. I'll set it up. And then we'll move on to part 2 on how to do the second option, which might also work for your phone if this first option didn't work. Alright guys, in step number 2, now with the phone turned on and formatted, it no longer has the lock. If you notice, it's completely unlocked. I'm going to show you how step number 2 would work. Since I don't have another Samsung to demonstrate, I'll explain it to you here. Simply, let's disconnect the computer for now. If you had the program open, I suggest closing it and reopening it. Here we're already running it. Alright, it's already detected. And here the program is up again. We're going to go up here to Utils, Astes, and select the first �𝑬𝑫𝑬𝑺 option. In this case, what we need to do is restart our phone in downloading mode. To do this, we're going to turn it off, volume down, and the power button, we'll turn it off. And very importantly, the cable must be connected to the computer. We're going to press volume up and volume down, both at the same time, and connect the cable. Just like this. And now we would be in downloading mode. Here, all that's left to do is press the volume up button once more, and we'll be in downloading mode. Now, on our computer, we simply use the first option, which is Samsung MTP FRP Odin. We click it. It detects the device and the process will begin here. In this case, as I already mentioned, this phone won't work because it has a processor. That isn't for MediaTek, that isn't for MTK. Here, it will simply show OK, the phone will restart, and the lock will be completely bypassed. If it doesn't work for you and you get stuck here, you can simply exit downloading mode by pressing volume down and the power button. The method is not going to work for me. Keep in mind, sometimes it can take up to 3 minutes for this process to start. As I mentioned, I already tried it and it didn't work for me. So I'm just going to start it, and with that, you guys will also be able to bypass the Google account for free. For those of you for whom none of these methods worked, unfortunately, you'll have to use a completely paid method. If you want to have a premium and super cheap, affordable service to bypass an account, whether it's Samsung or iCloud, 𝑹𝑬𝑫𝑬𝑺. Down below in the description of this video, I'll be providing a link on 𝗖𝗢𝗡𝗧𝗔𝗥𝗠𝗘 to WhatsApp. There's a group there where you can request a remote, reliable service with a guarantee. If it doesn't work for you, we will refund your money, but the work is 100% guaranteed. We work remotely. The only requirement is that you also need to have a computer so we can access it. You just connect the phone and we handle the bypass, whether it's iCloud, a Google account, or whatever you need. Also, those who are members of the channel access number 3 get a much bigger discount for these processes. In the future, we'll see if channel members will be able to access paid apps completely free if they have an active membership. But keep in mind, that's not available yet. Those are future plans. So don't forget to turn on the notification bell, subscribe, and leave a powerful like to show your support. Here, I'm just going to continue and finish the tutorial. Let's accept this. Go ahead and no. Now it lets us skip. As you can see, we tap next and the phone is now completely unlocked, guys. Like I said, don't worry if this doesn't work for you. If you need help, you already know. Just go to the link and we can assist you there. And that's it, guys. As you can see, the tutorial worked. The bypass was successfully executed. So I say it again, don't forget to give me your powerful like. If it worked for you, turn on the notification bell to all notifications so you get more tutorials like this one. Follow me on all my social media, which are listed below in the description. Also, here on the screen are the new followers. Thank you so much. Thank you for that support and welcome. Also, shout out to the new top donors of the channel. Let me remind you, I already mentioned the benefits you get. If you reach level 3, you'll get personalized advice, help with account bypassing if possible for free. If not, you'll get a much cheaper price. There are also videos here on the screen, like rooting any Samsung 2024 models, and more videos that I know you'll enjoy. And as with all my videos, I don't like to drag things out, so until next time, bye-bye.